देखिए ऐसा होता है कि जब हम ट्रैवल इंडस्ट्री में हैं, ठीक है, तो सबसे बड़ा सवाल ये होता है कि हमारे को जब इसमें आना है, चाहे जॉब के लिए, चाहे अपना बिजनेस करने के लिए, तो हमारे को स्टार्ट किससे करना चाहिए। मेजरली चार डिविजन्स होती, क्योंकि हम सब लोग जानते ही हैं, ऐसा नहीं है कि हम नहीं जानते। ये चार डिविजन्स हम सब लोग जानते हैं। वन इज एयर टिकटिंग, सबसे पहले हम एयर टिकटिंग की ही बात करते हैं। फिर ट्रैवल पैकेजेस, ठीक है। देन वी टॉक अबाउट होटल्स, जबकि ट्रैवल पैकेजेस के अंदर सब कुछ आ जाता है। ट्रैवल पैकेज encompasses everything. Okay, I welcome you all in your class, which is the first class for new batch of air ticketing. तो ये पहली क्लास है एयर टिकटिंग के न्यू बैच की, ठीक है। तो जो लोग भी कंप्लीट कोर्स कर रहे हैं एयर टिकटिंग का, या बेसिक कोर्स कर रहे हैं एयर टिकटिंग का, दोनों की ये क्लास एवरी मंडे, वेनसडे, फ्राइडे सेम टाइम पर होगी, ठीक है। Like I mentioned that it is the first class, this is the first class, right? So we are going to dedicate it to all the common questions. Okay. Anything anyone would like to ask about air ticketing, travel, ITA, GDS, airline, type of jobs, ARC, whatsoever. Okay. So I like to tell all my online students who are here दैट आप लोगों को जो सामने मेरे स्टूडेंट्स बैठे हैं वो आपको देख पा रहे हैं, क्योंकि आप लोग स्क्रीन पर विजिबल है, पर आपको वो स्टूडेंट दिखाई नहीं दे रहे जो इंस्टीट्यूट में बैठकर क्लास ले रहे हैं, ठीक है। सो यहाँ पर 10 स्टूडेंट के 9 स्टूडेंट हैं एग्जैक्टली जो सामने बैठे हुए हैं। जब वो लोग सवाल पूछेंगे तो मैं उन्हों के भी सवाल का जवाब दूंगा, और जब आप लोग सवाल पूछेंगे तो मैं आपके सवाल का भी जवाब दूंगा, ठीक है। जो लोग सामने बैठे हैं और सवाल पूछ रहे हैं उनका सवाल आपको सुनाई नहीं देगा शायद, ठीक है, तो मैं उसको रिपीट कर दूंगा सो दैट यू नो दैट व्हाट वी आर टॉकिंग, ठीक है। तो एक बार फिर से आई वुड लाइक टू रिपीट लाइक इट इज द फर्स्ट क्लास, okay, and we always dedicate the first class for common questions, any concept, anything which you are, if you think some fancy things about air ticketing, you can ask about that. If you think that, oh, this is travel which may, have few secrets, you can talk about that, anything, right? So this is the first class. You can start with your questions. Still you have questions, I have a lot of answers to give you. Mostly I hope I'll be able to answer all your questions. तो मैं आप सब लोगों के सवालों के जवाब दे पाऊंगा। Anyone would like to start? किसी का कोई सवाल? Okay, like no one has any question right now as yet. Maybe it would take a little time to break the ice. So let me start with some basic understanding. It is very simple. आप लोगों को ये पता होगा. I hope everyone is comfortable with the Hindi also and English also. Right? So sometime I would be speaking in Hindi, sometime I'll be speaking in English. So if any particular thing you may not understand, you can ask me to repeat in the other language. Okay, I can teach you in two languages, which are Hindi and English. No other language I can teach, though I can teach in, but I would like to. Okay, okay. देखिए ऐसा होता है कि जब हम ट्रैवल इंडस्ट्री में हैं, ठीक है, तो सबसे बड़ा सवाल ये होता है कि हमारे को जब इसमें आना है, चाहे जॉब के लिए, चाहे अपना बिजनेस करने के लिए, तो हमारे को स्टार्ट किससे करना चाहिए। मेजरली चार डिविजन्स होती, क्योंकि हम सब लोग जानते ही हैं, ऐसा नहीं है कि हम नहीं जानते। ये चार डिविजन्स हम सब लोग जानते हैं। वन इज एयर टिकटिंग, सबसे पहले हम एयर टिकटिंग की ही बात करते हैं। फिर ट्रैवल पैकेजेस, ठीक है। देन वी टॉक अबाउट होटल्स, जबकि ट्रैवल पैकेजेस के अंदर सब कुछ आ जाता है। ट्रैवल पैकेज encompasses everything, right? Travel packages, hotels, and visa, right? So if we don't want to call travel package a travel package, then we can call it more of itinerary making, costing, and uh, itinerary making, costing, and local transportation. Okay, so that is what we like to call it. If we are not calling it that complete travel package. Okay. So it can be any particular thing suitable for someone. आपके लिए हो सकता है कि एयर टिकटिंग पहले स्टार्ट करना ज्यादा सुटेबल हो सकता है किसी के लिए वीजा पहले स्टार्ट करना ज्यादा सुटेबल। तो ऐसा नहीं कह सकते कि क्या ज्यादा सुटेबल है। वी कैन नॉट से दैट व्हाट इज बेटर टू स्टार्ट विद, राइट? बट स्टिल इफ समवन इज फोकस्ड, होता क्या है कि बहुत सारे लोग ट्रैवल कंपनी में जब आ रहे हैं, दे हैव नो आइडिया दैट फॉर हाउ लॉन्ग दे वुड स्टे इन द इंडस्ट्री। दे आर जस्ट ट्राइंग इट। People want to try their hand with different businesses in different jobs. Youngsters, right? Youngsters, they, maybe they are only 19 year, like I can see my students, 19 year, 20 year, 23, 24 year of age. Parents are also saying, okay, why don't you explore? So they are just exploring it, right? So if someone is exploring it and do not want to spend a single penny, if it is about visa, if it is about just exploring the travel industry, then I would say visa. Anyone can start it without any investment, without any recognition. Visa is such an industry which is having multiple divisions. बड़ी सारी divisions हैं इसके अंदर, अलग अलग तरह के क्लाइंट हैं, अलग अलग तरह की सर्विस है। कोई भी, जी हाँ, आप बिलीव नहीं करेंगे, कोई भी किसी की कोई आइडेंटिटी है नहीं है, रेपुटेशन है नहीं है, वो भी वीजा की इंडस्ट्री के अंदर पैसे कमा रहे हैं बिना किसी इन्वेस्टमेंट। दे वुड जस्ट टेक इट फ्रॉम वन पर्सन एंड गिव इट टू समवन एल्स। ठीक है, सिर्फ बोलेंगे। अगर मेरे को 4 लोग जानते हैं हु ट्रस्ट मी, देयर आर 4 पीपल हु ट्रस्ट मी, इफ आई टेल देम दैट आई विल गेट यू अ वीजा ऑफ यूएसए, राइट, और कनाडा और शेनेगन, एनीथिंग, ओके, then I just need to find someone who is giving me a guarantee of a visa without charging me in advance. ये जो 4 लोग हैं ये मेरे पे ट्रस्ट करते हैं। 4 में से कोई एक मेरे को काम देने के लिए रेडी हो जाता है। मैं इंस्टाग्राम पे चेक करता हूँ, हजारों लोग हैं जो ये गारंटी कर रहे हैं। देयर आर थाउजेंड्स ऑफ पीपल हु आर गिविंग अ गारंटी दैट get the visa from us, pay after the visa. So you can understand that anyone can enter into travel industry, particularly in visa division, without learning anything, and can start earning money also. It is visa. It is not a permit. We are not taking permit of Andaman and Nicobar or Kavarati. It is a visa, right? जब हम वीजा की बात कर रहे हैं तो हमारे को एयर टिकट मोस्ट ऑफ द केसेस में लेनी ही होगी। एवरी वीजा एजेंट गेट्स स्टक एट एयर टिकटिंग। लेट्स से यू अप्लाइड फॉर अ वीजा, यू गॉट द वीजा। पहली बात तो ये कि वीजा अप्लाई करने से पहले ही आपके पास एयर टिकट होनी चाहिए। दैट इज अ पार्ट ऑफ अप्लाइंग द वीजा, फर्स्ट थिंग। लेट्स से यू अप्लाइड इट विदाउट इट एंड यू गॉट इट, आपको मिल भी गया। अब टिकट तो लेनी पड़ेगी। इफ दैट पर्सन वांट्स टू अप्लाई इट, इफ दैट पर्सन इज गोइंग समवेयर, देन दिस पर्सन वुड बाय अ टिकट, राइट? तो ये जो टिकट वो लेगा एयर टिकट। तो जब हम एयर टिकट लेने की बात करते हैं, एयर टिकट कोई भी ले सकता है, कोई भी बुक कर सकता है। अगर आप किसी 12 साल के बच्चे को आधा घंटा दोगे, आधा घंटा सिखाओगे, समझाओगे कि देखो बेटा ऐसा है, आप इस साइट पर जाओ और टिकट बुक कर, वो भी कर लेगा। If someone, a 12-year-old child would go on Make My Travel, do it. If you think that you are able to run your travel agency or your part-time job or your hobby by booking an air ticket, by going on Make My Trip or any system, Expedia, Ease My Trip, Go Abibo, anywhere. So that is something anyone can do. Most of the people can do. ऐसा नहीं है कि it is something difficult. But that is not air ticketing. You have to understand that, right? So what is air ticketing in that case? That is what you should know, because as I said, that is the first class I'm trying to make you understand. Now imagine that you are an airline. Think like an airline, right? You all know Indigo, right? You all know Vistara. Imagine you have started your own airline, you have crores of rupees, like Kingfisher started, right? And later on, they had no other option, and there are many such airlines which starts and they shut down. Okay, let's say you have started an airline. Now, what do you think? How many days, months, years it would take you to open your office in 2000 cities? Do you know that? It will take ages. It would take away your 2 generations, 3 generations. ये आपकी 2-3 जनरेशन ले जाएगा. अगर आप ये सोचो, you would be able to open office in 2000 cities. You have a lot of money. Okay, that is not possible. That is, in a way, we can consider it impossible also, though we say there is nothing impossible. But this sounds, this impractical. So, airline wants their air tickets to be distributed. If you are able to see Indigo on Make My Trip, you will not get to see Indigo on many B2C companies, OTA, which are running in USA, which are running in UK, which are running in Australia, and so on, because they have nothing to do with Indigo. They are not bothered. For you, it is a brand. For you, it is a company. For you, it is a trustworthy airline. Now, many people in the world, they don't know. Eurostar. How many of you know that Eurostar? Jetstar. How many of you knows Atlas? Atlas, I'm not talking about a bicycle. I'm talking about the airline, right? How many of you knows Pegasus, right? तो आप इस बात को समझिए कि ये जो मैंने नाम लिए, ये बहुत बड़ी-बड़ी एयरलाइंस हैं. They are far bigger than Indigo, right? And we don't know them. When we don't know them, then why would someone know Indigo or any other airline that started in India or any particular country? It takes years and ages. Okay, B2C companies are not going to put them on their website. So, what is the easiest way? The easiest way to make your air tickets reach at every corner of the world is to put it on GDS, Global Distribution System. That is the easiest way for an airline. The moment you start an airline, right, you want your airline and your inventory, your air tickets, your airfare should be visible in each country, everywhere, in every city, wherever people would like to book it. Just put it on GDS, Global Distribution System. There are more than 20 global distribution systems. I know. My video is there on our YouTube channel, which says there are only 4 GDS systems. I will say there are only 2 GDS systems. Today I will say there are only 2 GDS systems. So you have to understand there are more than 20 companies which qualify themselves to be called as GDS, Global Distribution System. But practically, the 2 GDS systems which are providing this complete solution and the widest network are Amadeus and Galileo. They are the largest one, right? There is nothing other than that. So you have to understand this, right? So most of the airlines, they want that they should go on GDS. The airlines which are having very low budget, they know that their market is limited. Everything, they don't have clients in every corner of the world. So they would like to put it only on their website, like Odisha Air and so on, right? Sorry. Okay. So this is something we have to understand, that an airline which is really low budget, which we call LCC, low cost airline, that may not be able to afford going on GDS. Yes, there is a fees. When as an airline you would tell GDS that you put my inventory, so GDS would say I'll put it. I have no problem. You give me an amount as a security, and you give me a commitment that on each booking you would be giving me my share. When it is a low cost airline which is hardly earning any money, that airline may not be able to afford giving them a commission. So only very small companies, very small airlines, they decides and chooses to remain away from Amadeus or Galileo or GDS if they are growing and they are liked by people, they would definitely go on GDS. Now there is a new terminology, there is a new phenomena, I would say, or that technology which airlines are working on more, which is called NDC, right? So what do we mean by NDC? NDC in simple language stands for direct booking through the airline. You don't want to go on a GDS, go on the website of an airline and book it. That was possible always. That was always possible, right? What was the challenge then? चैलेंज ये था कि एयरलाइन की साइट पर जाकर जब हम बुक किया करते थे तो हम उसके ऊपर एंसिलरी सर्विसेज को बुक नहीं कर पाते, which means if we want to put a wheelchair, we were not able to do it. We wanted to take the service for pets, dogs, and so on, or any other bird, right? So that was not there. Many things we were not able to do it. So now, with the time, airlines have started putting those things on their website also. उन्होंने अपनी website पे भी डालने शुरू कर दी. But a real air ticketing, no travel agent would do it through the airline's website. Because when you are doing an air ticket through an airline website, there are many services, many benefits which are not there, which we have on GDS. Secondly, we cannot make multi-country tickets, multi-destination ticket. If I am Air India, you are on my website, I can give you an air ticket only for the destinations where I am going. And here comes the rule of aviation, the fundamentals of aviation. If I am Air India, I can go from Delhi to London, London to Delhi. That is what I can do. Okay. When I am going from Delhi to London, via London I can go to New York. Okay. But I cannot start my journey straight away from London. That I am starting it from London and New York, New York, London, London, New York, New York, London, London, New York. No, that is not allowed. You are not British Airways. You are not an airline of United Kingdom. Why would United Kingdom allow you that? If I start, if I am Air India, if I say that no, forget about me being in Delhi, I have my flight available from London to New York, New York to London, then would that not affect British Airways business? That is definitely going to affect. So there are some fundamentals which we cannot break. Let's say if I'm in New York and I get a lot of overwhelming booking that okay, New York, you take us to Bangkok. I cannot take you. If from New York I am Air India, I am going to Bangkok, I have to come to Delhi first. If I am Air India, I cannot straight away go to Bangkok. right? So you have to understand that NDC, or when we say that just going on the website of an airline, we would be able to book the air tickets. The real air ticketing is not that. What do we mean by real air ticketing here? Let me define this also. हमारा मतलब ही क्या है रियल एयर टिकटिंग से? अब आप इस बात को समझिए कि अगर मैं एक ट्रैवल एजेंट हूं, मैं इस बात को इंग्लिश में भी रिपीट करूंगा, आई विल रिपीट दिस इन इंग्लिश ऑल्सो। अब इसको पहले आप हिंदी में समझिए। अगर मैं एक ट्रैवल एजेंट हूं और मैं सिर्फ कंसंट्रेट इस बात पे कर रहा हूं कि मुझसे कोई कहेगा कि दिल्ली से लंदन की टिकट दे दो, लंदन से दिल्ली की टिकट दे दो, और यही काम मेरे को करना है, तो मैं ट्रैवल एजेंट हूं ही नहीं, मैं ये काम करूंगा ही। अगर कोई कहता है दिल्ली गोवा दिल्ली गोवा दिल्ली गोवा दिल्ली, नो, आई विल नॉट डू इट। आई कैन डू दिस जस्ट टू सेटिस्फाई समवन समटाइम, जो मेरे से बाकी नॉर्मल टिकटें खरीदता है। ये काम जो कोई भी कर सकता है, हाउ कैन आई कॉल माई सेल्फ अ क्वालिफाइड ट्रैवल एजेंट एंड आई एम डूइंग दैट? You understand? I'm saying this in English also, that if it is a very simple thing to do, which anyone can do it, a traveler can do it. When you can buy a ticket on your own, Delhi, Goa, Delhi, why would I listen to your call? Oh, can you give me a fare for Delhi, Goa, Delhi? And I'll give you. You would compare it and then you would tell me, oh, your price is high. Even if I have a low price, even if my price is 1000 rupees cheaper, why would I do it for 1000 rupees? I'm a travel agent. I sell a ticket. I would love to sell a ticket. मैं ticket बेचूंगा. That ticket would be from Delhi to London, London to New York, New York to Seattle, Seattle to Tokyo, Tokyo to Beijing, Beijing to Delhi. That I'll sell. Go and make it on the website of an airline. आप ये किसी एयरलाइन की वेबसाइट पर जाकर बना लो, अगर बनती है तो बना लो। able to understand. Similarly, ये तो चलो आपको, आप में से कई लोगों को लग रहा होगा कि ये तो बड़ा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड बता रहे हैं, इतनी ऐसी टिकट कौन लेता है? ये कॉम्प्लिकेटेड नहीं है। This is not complicated. This is very, very common. Let me give you a very easy example. Okay, if someone is saying give me a ticket for Delhi, Bangkok, Delhi, I am not bothered about it. Delhi, Bangkok, Delhi, right? Obviously, it is very easy to compare. Then you would keep comparing it and so on. Right? If someone says that Delhi, Bangkok, right, then I need to go to Langkawi, then I need to go to Singapore, then I need to go to Kuala Lumpur, and then I need to come back to Delhi. Again, you try to make it on an airline website. This is also multi-destination air ticket. Okay, there is going to be combination of different airlines, and that also of different status. There could be some airline which would be low cost carrier, which some would be high cost carrier. I would include all of that and I'll be able to get a lower fare, right? Something which is very, very simple. You can do that only when it is getting sold in high quantity, right? You understand that? Or otherwise, you would do it on a very high price. I'll give you a layman example. Okay. If you would call a restaurant and tell them that you give me a chapati, that chapati itself is 100 rupees. Because it is something very easy. You know, if you just want a chapati, don't call me, first of all, they are saying. When you want something else also and you are taking it, then also it is 100 rupees. Then, but I may have a combo which may sound like little cheaper. Right? But if it is not cheaper, if it is not something which I am not able to provide you cheaper, then I can make it cheaper only when I am selling 1000 chapatis, right? So there are such kind of places also. Okay, so you have to understand first this. जब आप एयर टिकट चूज कर रहे हो ना, आप सबसे पहले इस बात को सोचो कि चलो मुझे एयर टिकटिंग के बिजनेस में आना है, तो सबसे पहले आप इस चीज को तो एनालाइज करो कि आप कौन सी डेस्टिनेशन की टिकट बेचोगे और कितनी बेच पाओगे. If you know that this is the destination, this is my client, and I would be able to sell good amount of such air tickets, you must learn that particular thing. And if it is a complicated itinerary, then it can happen only and only on GDS. It cannot happen otherwise, right? So this was a little introduction to GDS. When you asked me, no one asked me, but I know if you are not asking anything, then you don't even know the basics. So that's why I try to make you understand, right? Before I proceed, if Anjali, can you put my phone on mute, please? Thank you. Or give it to Deepak. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry. Okay. So, any questions as yet? Yes, please. Ms. Chopra. Radhika Chopra. You want to ask a question? You're raising your hand.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So it's like, just you just mentioned that people who are flying from Delhi, London, New York,
Yeah.
right? So people from London won't be able to book Air India from London, New York.
No,
Why not?
it can happen only if it is an onward journey, right? Let's say there is a flight which is coming, there is an Air India airline, okay? There is a particular routing which is taking you from Delhi to London, and that particular flight would be going from London to New York also.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me complete. Okay, that's also okay. So this, if they have seats vacant,
Hmm.
then they may sell it. But now understand. Now you are Air India. Till when I would decide it is vacant? I am not going to decide it is vacant till only 3 days or 4 days are left. If
Yeah,
before
that is right.
that,
That's what I meant. Like, only if they have seats available, they will be able to take you and, give you the
understand.
seat.
That's what I'm trying to make you understand. If you are an Air India, I am saying you have two clients.
Hmm.
Okay. You have only one client right now.
Hmm.
That client wants to book a seat in your journey, which is going starting from Delhi, stops at London, and then reaches to New York. But
Hmm.
this client wants a seat only from London to New York,
Right.
right? So, if you are an airline, would you sell it when you have a chance that someone would occupy the same seat on a higher fare straight away from Delhi? If you sell it without waiting for such client, if you sell that without waiting for such client, then you have done your own loss. So
Right.
by the time airline decides that yes, now we are late, the
So
client
this
is also
usually
gone.
happens in the last few days of the airline to fly.
That is called, see, 95% airlines in the world are scheduled airlines. Okay.
Right.
So this would be sold as unscheduled.
Okay.
How? Let me tell you that also. And that is what airline staff knows, people who work at the airport, they know,
Hmm.
right? And even some travel agents who keep traveling, they also know. Okay.
Okay.
So Air India would announce this at London Heathrow or wherever their connection is, that this ticket is available if there is any go show, and that would be dirt cheap.
That's right.
That would be very cheap. And this, if you are a traveler, then you may have experience or you may have heard stories. People, oh, they got a
Yes.
very, very cheap price,
Yes.
right? But then it is announced at the airport just 24 hours before, and sometime only 6 hours in advance,
Okay.
sometime only 5 hours in advance. Okay.
Okay.
So airline staff knows that people who are very flexible with their travel dates. Okay, let's say I live in New York, right? And my brother lives in London.
Hmm.
I'm old fellow. I know I need to go to see my brother.
Hmm.
And I'm very, let's say, there is no cost for me to go to the airport, like veterans, soldiers, they don't have any transportation cost in New York, right?
Hmm.
So what I'm doing is I'm sending my driver or someone to the airport, to that open window and check, is there any deal for today? If my colleagues, that person whom I sent tells me, yes, sir, they are giving a very, very less price and the flight is just after 6 hours, I'll pack my bags and I'll go, right?
Oh,
I have done this. In case of London, I have done that.
okay.
Many time I try, I have some relatives living in London, so you have a visa, you would just go and take a chance to the airport. You can send your driver and check. Okay.
Okay.
If you have friends, let's say, if you make some friend in British Airways, that can inform you without going also, right? So this is how it happens. But otherwise, using a system, going on an airline's website or going on GDS, you will not find such kind of claims.
Okay.
So, in short, I can say, just to give a right answer without giving time to it, I can say no, no, no. It is not gonna happen. You
Oh,
cannot fly. That's what I said. But yes, I hope this answers your question.
yeah, yeah. Thanks.
Kunal, first of all, you are not allowed to take classes from vehicles. This is second time. Okay.
सर
Go ahead,
एक्चुअली
ask your question. Come to your question.
टाइमिंग का थोड़ा सा इशू है तो आई एम नॉट ट्रैवलिंग बट वेरी कम सो सर जो गैलीलियो है जैसे टीडीएस सिस्टम्स है सो मतलब इनका कुछ एलिजिबिलिटी रहता है या कुछ सब्सक्रिप्शन रहता है या बिकॉज आई हैवंट ट्राइड इट येट
Very good question. Very logical question you have asked. Okay. I'll go in a little history of GDS. There was a time when GDS used to hunt for travel agents. Go and try to find out if someone, I am telling you, the GDS used to tell even the institutes also that we will put computer, we will give you infrastructure, you teach our system. Because if someone, like many of you have learned Amadeus, now you are married with Amadeus. It will take, a hell lot of time for you to switch to Galileo if someone has learned Amadeus already, like many of you have learned or sitting, right? So there was a time when GDS even used to promise lots of commitments, lot of incentives, and so on. Still, it happens. Let me tell you this also. Many of you are not aware of it. I was thinking to share that every month there is a free trip. There is there's some training is happening. There is some quiz is happening. You answer it, and people are getting a free trip. Who is giving that? GDS is giving that. And what do you think that they are just choosing on the basis? I cannot say because I have not seen their real process, but I am sure any organization, if there are 20,000 people are giving a response to it, they would throw away 19,000 response. They would take the response of only that 1,000 top performers. And from there only they would take out the lucky draw. If they have to do it a lucky draw, why would they like to, please someone who is not even giving them sufficient business? Okay. So one thing is that GDS earns when you book an air ticket using their system. That is their concept. Okay. So there is no criteria that who can take it. Anyone who says that, okay, I can give you some business, you're ready to go. But here I would like to tell you that go ahead, if anyone wants to leave the class, then go ahead, please. UPS spares time. Go ahead, Shamresh. Okay. So, where I was. If the GDS is saying that, okay, you want to take it, let me tell you the power of GDS. On a GDS, if you are my client, okay, you came to me, you said that you can give me a fare for New York. I'll say, yes, I can give you. Can you tell me your name as in your passport? Okay, and the person says, oh, my name is Kunal Midha. Okay, I'll say, can you spell Midha? Midha. Okay, done. Okay. First of all of you should know how to spell. Mercury, Indigo, Delta, Hotel, Alpha. Okay, so this is how it should be. Howsoever. What I did, just while talking to you within 2 minutes, I would hold a seat on your hand. And I know I am a seasoned travel agent that you are just asking me and you would first check from other sources also and then you would decide to buy or not to buy. Now I am able to see there are 8 more seats available. I have picked only one. I'll pick rest 8 also. Now I am able to see 9 more are available, same fare. I'll pick those 9 also with fake names. Now I am able to see that the fare has increased. And that I can do only in 5 minutes. Only कर सकते हो भाई, यहाँ बैठे हैं, यहाँ पर कौन कौन है इस क्लास ऑनलाइन, कौन है, क्या कहते हैं, मनविंदर, कितनी देर में कर लोगे क्रिएट पीएनआर?
2 मिनट में।
2 मिनट
मतलब 1 मिनट में।
मैं राहुल से पूछता हूँ, राहुल बताओ भाई कितनी देर में 20 टिकटें उठा लोगे? देखो राहुल कह रहा है 10 मिनट या 5 मिनट में उठा लेंगे 20 टिकटें, ठीक है? तो ये तो दे आर टेकिंग क्लासेस, राइट? एंड नाउ इमेजिन देयर इज सम ट्रैवल एजेंट who is always doing that, would do it within, let's say, 10 minutes. The client would reach somewhere, would ask the fare, let's say just in 5 minutes the client reaches or calls someone. The agent would tell the price and the agent would say, oh, everything is gone. The agent knows. Now agent knows this, sorry for my language, this stupid client has already given his name somewhere. Just now. He knows that. The agent who would see on his system that there were 9, first of all, we see only 9 seats. Then we see 9 more, right? So he's able to see, 17 seats are gone all of a sudden. So it means he has, someone is playing with it. Now we know that when the client would get this shock, the fare has increased. The client would go back to the client who gave the lowest, right? Now we know that what fare he would be getting at other places. We are able to see that. So we may not give the same fare we quoted. We may give now a higher fare, but a little less than what he is getting somewhere else, which we can see on our GDS system, right? So this is the power of GDS. So what GDS wants? This is the abuse of airline inventory. This is the abuse of your GDS system. This is a wrong practice. No one should do it. No one should do it, right? But I believe 90% agent does it. Okay. So GDS, when you are asking GDS that you give me GDS, let me tell you, they don't have an exam. We have exam. They don't have an exam, right? But the way you would communicate, they would talk to you over the phone. It is not only going to be on email. They would try to analyze your desperation. They would try to analyze that what kind of a person you are sounding, what kind of a location you have. Like people from Punjab, they face a lot of challenges. Because in Punjab, everyone is using GDS for making the one-way ticket बनाई, ठीक है, return की, फिर वापस आने की cancel कर दी, client ने वापस आने की. This is also wrong practice, right? So they know that in Punjab, 90% or plus people would be doing wrong practices, so they are very reluctant in giving GDS to people from Punjab, right? But yes, today only one of the students shared a testimonial from Punjab, right? Oh, I've got an ITA, I can share it with you. You may see it on our YouTube channel maybe in a day or two. Okay. So what I want to say is that the system is very easy. The process is very easy. If you are able to tell them that you are a qualified, ethical travel agent, you just need to give your company's detail. That okay, this is what my travel company name is, this is where we are located, and we do not have GST. You know that a GDS cannot compel you to provide a GST for taking a GDS. Okay, so you can obviously, as per the government norms in India, we don't need to have a GST till we have not crossed 20 lakhs, right? So there are many businesses which may not cross 20 lakh ever in a quarter, but they don't trust. They say, no, you have to give GST, you have to give your company address and so on. And to make it more difficult, they would say that you need to give ITA recognition, right? This is how it happens. Otherwise, anyone who is following the right process, there is no prerequisite. You should be a travel company. You should say you are a travel company. You should have some name giving the same message. You should give your address. You should verify it and take it. What do you think? Once you have taken it, now you can do wonders. Just by taking GDS, no one can do wonders without learning it. Okay, first thing. Second thing is that they are watching you. It is their system. They are clearly watching you. Whatever you want to do in the first 1 month, they are trying to see what you are searching, okay, what you are trying to hold, and seeing that if they find something wrong, they can block your GDS anytime. They can block, they may not block your GDS. You would keep feeling, oh, I have a GDS, I have a GDS. There is a student who has faced this situation. I have a GDS, I have ITA, I have everything, but nothing works in that. They are just not saying on our face that they don't trust us. But they are able to see that this person may be doing wrong practice. So let's open the commands, let's open the features slowly, gradually. You know that? The same time, 3 students applied, got it. 2 students, they didn't have many features, and one of the students had all the features open from the very first day. From the very first day. And this is not, I'm telling about the things happened many months back. This is only last 3 months. This is what happened. And these are those students who didn't pay anything to GDS for taking it. GDS is free. But if it is their property, if they don't find you appropriate, they can ask you to give 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, and so on. Okay. If you sound very genuine, you are a travel agent who would give business. After all, they would earn money only when you would issue the ticket. If I'm telling you this thing to make students understand, if someone says that it is my personal bookings and so on, they are not interested in your personal bookings. They want to give it to you when you have decent volume. So instead of saying that you have your own personal bookings, you have to wear the cap of a travel agent, right? So I hope this answers your question, Kunal. Anything else anyone would like to ask? Okay, as there are no questions coming in. Damini, any question?
Sir, I'd like to ask.
Go ahead, go ahead.
So basically, you are just saying that we need to, we need to take an account for GDS, or is there a portal where we need to book? And this isn't yet clear. If you are booking the ticket, we need to go to a portal and take an account and then book it for the clients, or how we need to do it, basically.
That is what I tried to make you understand, that when we want to book an air ticket, okay, like a travel agent, okay. First
So
of all,
there's a website for GDS.
GDS is not a website; it's an application.
Acha, it's an application.
It's an application which you would be able to see in the further classes.
Okay.
Okay, it's
And we need to buy a subscription or something like that for it.
You don't have to buy that. You won't need to buy it, but you will need to do your KYC for taking it. Right?
Okay. And so on and so forth, we can book the tickets and sell it further at a higher price, right?
When you have the GDS, it's like that you have the inventory of most of the airlines, right?
Okay.
Then you have to create the PNR and you can book the tickets. Okay. Now, the most important part here is that if someone thinks that taking the GDS is difficult for me, or I don't want to get into that process, I would do it online and I'll keep charging my service amount. They can do it. There is no harm in that. But the harm in that is people I know, there are people I know who are doing it, and they kept doing it for years and years, 10 years, 20 years, 25 years, 30 years, right? And airline, they don't even recognize them. even if they have sold thousands of tickets. So when you take a GDS, irrespective of you are earning money or you are not earning money, when you issue ticket using a GDS, then eventually airline would recognize you, okay, and would start opening the benefits.
Okay.
The benefits will not open till you are not booking the tickets from GDS. That is what
Okay.
it is. If you are booking it using B2C system or B2B system, you are just helping them become more bigger. You are, you are not existing anywhere. आप कहीं exist ही नहीं करते हो जब आप किसी और के सिस्टम को यूज करके टिकटें बेचते रहते हो. चाहे आप करोड़ों रुपए कमा लो, आप एयरलाइन से चाहे जो मर्जी खाओ, एयरलाइन आपको कोई बेनिफिट नहीं देने वाली है. So the bigger game is later on getting more benefits, better fares, and so on. And target of each of my students should be taking the GSA from an airline. What is the GSA? GSA क्या होता है? GSA होता है ग्राउंड सेलिंग एजेंट. अब अगर मैं विस्तारा हूं या मैं ब्रिटिश एयरवेज हूं या मैं कॉन्टस हूं, तो मुझे इंडिया के अंदर कोई एक कंपनी चाहिए है, जो सिर्फ एक कंपनी चाहिए है जो थोड़ा बहुत मेरा काम देखेगी, और डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन तो गैलीलियो के GDS के थ्रू चलता ही रहेगा. ओके, सो फॉर दिस, when we apply to an airline that you give us the GSA of your airline, they would choose only from the agents, obviously, and they would choose from the top travel agents who have the highest numbers. Now, there is someone who was doing it using a B2B system, higher numbers, they would never even consider them, right? So, आप काम कर रहे हो, बट आप कहीं एग्जिस्ट ही नहीं करते हो ट्रैवल इंडस्ट्री में जब आप B2B सिस्टम के ऊपर काम कर रहे हो. सो इंस्टेड ऑफ यूजिंग द B2B सिस्टम, वी हैव टू टेक GDS, and the GDS, that is why I always say that if you want to come into air ticketing and you want to make fortune in air ticketing, you have to remain consistent at least for a year. If you are just trying travel as your hobby or for a job or for starting the business, then it is easier to start with no investment or very less investment with visa or travel packages. Travel package is something in which we have multiple things because it's a combination. So it is not easy for the client to compare. And an expert travel agent manager, a travel package manager, would always make it in such a way which would be incomparable. That would not be comparable. वो कभी कंपेरेबल होगा ही नहीं. इस बात को समझिए आप. अगर मुझे ट्रैवल पैकेज कंस्ट्रक्शन करना आता है, तो मैं अपना ट्रैवल पैकेज जिसके ऊपर मैं प्रीमियम कमाना चाहता हूं, वो इस ढंग से रखूंगा कि आप उसे कंपेयर कर ही नहीं पाओगे. And I can earn a lot of premium on that. Let me repeat in English also, that if I want to make a huge money on travel packages, I would always design it in such a way that it is unique. By the time someone would copy it, I'll change it. That's what every brand is doing. Why they have new models? Because they would put one thing only. By the time others would copy them because they are the leaders, they would again change it. And they would keep leading the industry. So the same thing you also have to do when you are a travel agent, right? Any more? I hope this answers your question. That what is GDS, right? So GDS is having its own benefits, but yes, as I said, that remain consistent, keep using it, and you would be surprised when the benefit starts coming in. Okay. I'll not say everyone, but the best practice is that you don't misuse it. Many agents, they misuse it, right? So I hope you are getting the message, right? You should not misuse it. The message is this. कोई सवाल? Yes, please. What is the benefit of learning the GDS? What is the best way to learn the GDS? Very good question. What is the right way to learn a GDS? You don't need a teacher to learn a GDS. Do you know that? Actually, if someone is self-driven. You won't need a teacher to learn it. But what you would need it is a live GDS. If someone is running a travel agency, right, and they have the system. Let's say if I am a travel agent and I'm a travel agent, I'm not an institute, let's say, and I have a live system, मेरे पास GDS है, तो मैं अपने बच्चों को सिखा दूंगा. Commercially नहीं सिखा सकता, because I cannot give a certificate, because I'm not allowed to give a certificate on that. So if anyhow you can avail a live GDS from anyone, let's say your friend is a travel agent, tell them to give you the live system. Keep practicing it. 6 months, 1 year, you would learn it. Right? You have to just keep trying, keep doing it. There are many things available on YouTube. There are many, books you would be able to find somehow, and you can just keep searching it, and you would keep trying it. You would learn it. But getting a live GD is a travel agent, even if that travel agent is your relative. Okay. If someone would say that, you are my relative, put my child under you, they would put the child under them, but they would not let them use the GDS, because your one mistake can cost them lakhs and crores of rupees also. When you are here in the institute, you have the live system or not? Yeah. So when you have whatever you do, when you get a time to practice, is there anyone to say anything to you? So we don't say anything because it's an institute. आप जो गलती करते हो, आपको मालूम है सैटरडे को दोपहर को बंद हो जाता है जीडीएस, क्योंकि जो आप लोगों ने किया होता है वो सारा कुछ हम रिमूव करते हैं, डिलीट करते हैं, उसको रिवाइज करते हैं, ठीक है, फिर मंडे को दोबारा रीइंस्टेट होता है, राइट. सो व्हाटएवर स्टूडेंट्स आर डूइंग एंड एयरलाइन इज गेटिंग दैट आल्सो, दैट गेट्स रिमूव्ड. If you create, you can check it. You create a PNR on Friday and then see it on Monday. Are you able to see it on Monday? When on a training system, you won't get to see it on Monday many times, right? Queues are completely deleted. Okay, so people who are travel agents, they have their live tickets on that. They don't want to give it to amateur that, okay, you can go and play with it. This is not a toy. But I hope I've answered your question. Very good question. Okay. Anything else anyone would like to ask? I would like to explain then ARC. Okay. ARC is Airlines Reporting Corporation. This is a very big company. Okay. Like what ITA does in most of the world, and in USA also, the same work ARC does only and only in USA. Okay, like when someone want solution of payment to the airlines, okay, flawlessly, which is called BSP, billing settlement plan, right? Similarly, someone wants the recognition that you should recognize me as a travel agent. Okay. If someone wants all of this, then we go to ITA. We tell ITA that, okay, see our GDS certificates. We know how to work on it. You give us the ITA, and then we are full-fledgedly travel agent. We can issue the tickets. We can do many other things, right? The same thing we can get done through ARC in USA. So let me tell you, in USA, 95% travel agents, they use ARC instead of ITA. That is why understanding ARC is important. That is why I made you understand that. Now let me tell you that different systems have different facilities. Like there is Galileo, there is Amadeus, okay, Lufthansa. Whenever you would see Lufthansa has a deal, you would get to see the deal is more on Amadeus and less on Galileo. Why? Because Amadeus is their system. Amadeus is created by Lufthansa. There are 4 airlines, right? One of the airline is the parent airline which created Amadeus is Lufthansa. Okay. When you want a lower fare or a deals of Air India, South African Airways, Qantas, Air New Zealand, you would find them more on Galileo. right? So what it says that it has different facilities. Similarly, ITA has different facilities, ARC has different facilities. Few things would give you more advantage when you have all. When my volume is high, when I don't want to lose any client, and I do not want that I am not able to convince someone because someone else is using ARC or using some other system, then a travel agent would obtain all of this. There are many deals given by the airlines which are limited to ARC. Now you must be thinking that okay, ARC is in USA, so those that would be linked more with North America, South America. That is true, right? The airlines which are flying more in between North America and South America, right? They give more benefits there on ARC and other features also. So here you have to understand that many of your clients, while being here in India, based in India or anywhere in Asia, many of your clients, they want air tickets only of North America and South America. You would be surprised to know that more than 60% of the air tickets sold are of North America and South America in entire world. The real aviation is there in North America and South America, right? So that is why I gave you example of the unscheduled flight in New York. Okay, like what we were discussing, that a flight would get announced at the airport. This is very common when you are at Atlanta in USA. This is very common when you are at Orlando in USA. Okay, and it is very uncommon to get to know here in India. But you can ask someone who works at the airport that this is common between Delhi and Mumbai, because those airlines, like if you know Air New Zealand is from Mumbai, not from Delhi. Okay, but if the aircraft is here in the hangar of Delhi and going from Delhi to Mumbai, going without any passengers, they would sell the tickets at no price also. Okay, many airline staff, many airport staff, they get to fly to many small destinations free of cost. Right? It's like that your car is going. You are sending your child to attend a birthday party, and your neighbor says, "Can I go?" Your servant says that can the car drop me to this hospital? Obviously, whichever car is that, you would not mind that. Okay. So eventually, when you would need lower fares, when you would need some extra features, then you would need to explore ARC also. But I'm not telling that you should go for that in the beginning. I already said that when our business increases. So what is the right way? So the right way is that we should start with single GDS. Okay. Then we start with Go Light, and slowly when we are able to do some numbers, we can think of a second GDS, even if we are not going to do any numbers on that. Why? Because we are keeping it as a B plan. If sometime by mistake we have done something wrong on A system, on first GDS, our other GDS is working, right? So when the numbers increases on both, then many times your mistakes are also forgiven by them, because you are getting business. You also know that, right? If someone is giving you business and makes a small mistake, which may, if the person has given you a business of 10,000 rupees and makes a mistake which would cost you 2,000 rupees loss, you would rather try to ignore it so that you can keep getting more and more business. So similarly, when your numbers would increase, your mistakes would get overseen, right? So this was just an introduction, like I mentioned in the beginning also. And this is a new batch we are starting. We have started. Okay, so this class is going to happen every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 1 p.m. Like the institute gives ample opportunity to repeat. So all those who have been taking the classes and if they have missed some or if they think that they are lacking behind, they want to revise it, they can revise it after taking permission from your faculty. And all the new students are always welcome. You are always, obviously, you have to attend. Don't take the facilities given by the institute for granted that, okay, there is a facility of repeating and then you may not remain regular. Don't go for that practice. Your sincerity is going to save your time, is going to make you successful more early. For us, it is just discipline. And if we are able to make you understand the value of discipline, that itself is a very big achievement for us. Right? So, as it seems your blank faces, there are no questions. I would conclude the class. Before concluding, all those who have the exam of hotel, online students who have hotel exam, they would send me a WhatsApp. I'll give you the link, and rest all who are here would start their exam. Thank you.